Hey, just a quick heads up. Content here may not appeal to everyone. If you don't resonate with what's shared here today, that's okay. We all have our own journey in life, so please respect our shit and we'll respect yours.
Welcome to the Own Your Own Shit Show, where we talk about how your mind and your body affects your whole health. I'm Lisa. I'm a nurse, massage therapist, and a mind-body connection coach, and I help women release pain and tension in their minds and their bodies.
And I'm Andrea. I am a doctor of medical health and homeopathy, and I'm the founder of the Iome Healing System, which you can check out below. And today, we're going to talk about immunity, because this is in the fall, weather's starting to change, and everybody's sort of succumbing to the odd little sniffle or congestion, or depending on how well you took care of yourself in the summer, watch the last video.
Yeah.
How well you're going to fare going into the change of the seasons, you know? So one always thing with the seasons is that we have, it's nice to be in Canada and have the change of seasons. Nice. But I would have to say, I love warm, sunny fall days and the smell of the leaves and the damp earth. Yeah. But then you get those like cold, dank, like rainy days. Yeah.
You feel like you want to hide.
You do. And so I will say, one of the things that I always do, first thing I start to do in the fall, like I don't take a lot of supplements in the summer because I'm eating really well, getting lots of fruit, you know, pretty balanced, you know, those kind of things, and you're getting lots of sun, vitamin D. So first thing I start to do in the fall when it starts to be grayer and darker and colder is I bump up my vitamin D, right? One of the most important things, I think, and especially in Canada, like I said, statistically, like 80% of the population in Canada is vitamin D deficient. It's insane.
It
right?
is insane.
But because we don't make vitamin D, and we don't get it from even food, right?
Yeah,
you have to get it from the sun or as a supplement, right? Plain and simple. So I would bet if you struggle with immunity, if you feel like you're always kind of feeling off when the weather's changing, jack up your vitamin D, you know? 4,000 to 6,000 IUs a day is doable. It's not, you're not going to be toxic because of it. You know, and if you're feeling low, then you probably need it, so boost it up. I generally do 3,000 to 4,000, but I'm pretty healthy in the fall all through the winter. You know, in the spring.
That's a good thing to know.
That's always my first go-to.
Yeah.
Do you have a go-to when you're feeling kind of like you're feeling struggling with your health, or?
Yeah, it typically is drink more water. Like it's pretty simple, but I typically don't get enough water for whatever reason. I think I just run hot or something. So I try to drink at least 3 liters a day.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes I get there, sometimes I don't, but if I'm feeling kind of tickle throat or stiff when I get out of bed in the morning, that means I'm dehydrated, because your muscles hold a lot of water. So if you're feeling stiff, it's probably just your body crying out saying, I'm thirsty.
Have you read Dr. Badiago's, whatever that guy's name is, the body's many ways of crying for water?
No.
It's a really good book.
Wow.
Yeah.
I should read that.
Yeah. Again, exactly. Chronic headaches, people that get late afternoon headaches, dehydration.
Exactly.
You know, so anyway, that's another topic.
Yeah.
But water.
Drinking water.
Absolutely.
Really good. And deep breathing.
Yeah.
2 things that are practically free.
Yeah.
I just do some deep breathing, because sometimes we slouch and we feel kind of yuck and whatever, our posture kind of gets forward a little too much, and we can't actually use that lung capacity at the bottom of our lungs. So just deep breathing will help to bring the shoulders back, and then you shine with your solar plexus, which is your confidence and kind of like an immune area, I would
think you feel good.
Yeah.
Right? Because stress is one of the biggest ways that we become more prone to immunity issues. Is you know, the more stressed you are, the more contracted you are, the more your organs and system shuts down, your adrenals get depleted, and, you know, which affects your bowels and all these kind of things, right? And so prone. So we know stress is a huge factor on immunity. So of course, you know, looking at your stress levels and taking time to do deep breathing every day. And it's funny, as you're doing that, I'm sitting here going, I gotta sit up better, I gotta breathe better. It is a thing.
Reminder.
Yeah. I do tend to do that.
That's okay. I think we all do. Like sometimes I catch myself going, I don't think my head's supposed to be there. I'm like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be up here. What am I doing?
Exactly. So reminding yourself daily to kind of be, check in the mind-body connection.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? You know, are you feeling frazzled? If you are, then do some breathing, do some relaxing, get your mind on something more positive, do some gratitude, you know, think of things you're grateful for, just to bring that positive energy back into yourself, you know. That can help boost immunity. Absolutely.
And I wonder too if it's, you know, we're all excited that summer's here and we just had this great summer. We're going into fall going, oh, winter's coming. So then maybe that makes us more stressed and the posture, and then we forget about taking care of ourselves and realizing, yes, we need to do a few things like the vitamin D, deep breathing, water, you know, eat healthy going into winter so that you don't get sick.
Exactly. Yeah, and I do find come the colder weather, I'm more prone to, I don't want to have cold salads anymore, right? I want to eat more warm cooked food, so you're getting less enzymes because we're not eating raw and fresh. It's a big one too. So being attentive to your digestive system, because when your digestive system is off, which is easy to do, especially with overcooked things, then you're more prone to, you know, getting infections because your system isn't strong. Right? So again, come fall, be attentive to what you're eating, making sure you are getting, you know, some sort of enzyme or prebiotic into your system. Even if you're not eating fresh and raw at all during the day, if you're eating a lot of overcooked, overprocessed foods, then you need digestive enzymes and prebiotics.
Good to know.
Yeah, for sure. And the next thing I always talk about, so even when my kids were little, if they got sick, the go-tos were always my drainage and immunity combo, which I love. And then it would be like, take a probiotic, because the probiotic is the lower bowel, right, which is immunity, which probiotics are the good bacteria. And so you want to keep the good bacteria high so that they can fight the bad bacteria, right? So it's that balance. So those are always my go-tos initially. And then from there, it depends on what you got. If you actually do succumb to something, which we'll go into next week, there are other ways to combat that as well. But always boosting, again, and getting outside. Yeah. As I say, doing some meditation, doing some great breathing, relaxing, being attentive to how are you feeling? Are you getting yourself, because absolutely, especially when I was, a mom, when my kids were younger, fall is insanity.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, like, now you've got school, you're signing up for extracurricular, you're figuring out how the schedule's going to work. It's insane, absolutely. Summer is so,
Yeah, it's chill.
Yeah, really, and then you get into the chaos of fall, and it's stressful. So for sure. Now, and again, yes, kids pick up stuff at school. Right, you were talking about, did you share the story at the hospital?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I first became a nurse, my immune system almost felt really weak. But I was super stressed, this whole new career. I'm only 23, and this is my forever thing, full-time, working night shifts, like all these things. I was sick all the time. I had Norwalk, strep throat.
Good Lord.
Oh, yeah. Like the things that I never, ever had gotten before, I was getting.
Wow. First but you're building up immunity to them.
Exactly.
It's like, well, I got to go through this too.
Yeah. So, some people say, oh, your immune system's better now because you went through all of that. Well, kind of, but I also don't dwell on sickness anymore. I don't think, oh, I could get that or get that, who knows, whatever. I'm just like, no, I'm healthy.
Well, and you do your due diligence. And that's a whole part of the whole owning your own shit thing is taking responsibility.
Yeah.
As soon as you take, and it's funny because sometimes people are like, oh my God, I don't want to have to dwell on it. I don't have to think about it. I just want to, I cross my fingers and hope I never get sick. But do your due diligence.
That's right.
Take ownership of your health. And it may seem unsurmountable. Like it may seem like it's too much effort. It's too much. I can't do it. I don't know how. Right? Well, we're here to help you figure out how. And it's actually not that bad. It's easier once you actually take control and take power back of your own health. Yep. It's easier.
It's so much easier.
Yeah, and you're so much less susceptible.
That's right.
To picking stuff up.
Yep, and you choose the right things. Like you don't choose sugar. Maybe you'll choose, healthy vegetables or fruit even if you like the sweetness.
Exactly. Yeah, that is one other thing. So one last tidbit before we do wrap this one up is, so for sure, if you're feeling like you're coming down with something, drink more water. try to relax more. Be attentive to your thoughts and your emotions. Take some time outside. Go for a walk. Relax. Vitamin D and a probiotic. Always. Drainage Immune if you have my immunity kit. But other than that, also if you feel like you're coming down with something, when you're congested and stuff and you're feeling nice building, definitely eliminate all white crappy food. So get rid of the breads, the overprocessed carbs, sugar, and dairy.
Yeah.
Those are the big three that congest the body.
Yeah.
Did you know that sugar is a negative calorie, like crappy sugar, is a negative calorie in the sense that it actually takes energy for you to process the sugar.
Oh.
So that's why it depletes you.
Oh, that makes sense.
So just get rid of all that stuff when you're feeling, because the sooner you get rid of it, so when my kids are little, exactly, as soon as they start with snuffles or a little cough, all the dairy and the wheat products and the sugar products, none. You can't have any. No juice, no nothing.
That's so good.
Yeah, but they would get over things faster because it would take that stress off their body, because that's physical stress.
Right.
That stuff. This stuff is hard to digest. We should not be eating all that stuff.
No, I completely agree.
Yeah. So anyway, those are some good tips this week on ways to boost your immune system. And be attentive to the thoughts and the emotions that are maybe affecting you and making you more susceptible. Again, don't get caught up in the fear-mongering of vaccines, the flu, and all that kind of stuff. Don't let yourself get caught up there. Do your due diligence. Take back your power. Do what you need to do to keep your immune system up.
Yeah, exactly.
So thank you for watching this week, and we hope you enjoyed it. Let us know. And subscribe, ring the bell, and follow along, and we hope to see you next week.
Yeah, and if you have any questions, comments, just leave them below. If there's anything that you want to see or want us to talk about, just let us know as well. And reach out to each of us individually if that's what you're interested in. If you resonate with one of us, then we'd be more than happy to chat with you. Just remember that the only thing that you have control over in life is yourself.
Absolutely. So remember, for the rest of this week, remember, be authentic, be empowered, and own it completely. Bye.
Don't forget to connect with us on your favorite social media sites so you can share your whole healthcare woes, wins, and other shit you'd like to discuss with us.
Okay. Welcome to the Own Your Own Shit show, where your mind and body... Oh, sorry.
That's okay, because there's this weird bug flying past my face.
Is there an ant on your leg?
No, it was like this little tiny flying thing, and I'm sitting here, it's just like... And I'm like, I'm trying to pretend it's not there. What's with me and insects in your room?
I don't know. They like your smell or something.
Are you sure I have deodorant on?
Or maybe it's weed. Maybe I smell so bad.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my cheeks are down.
That's great. That would be random shit episode.
Totally.
27.
Seriously, if you're watching this and you are not laughing, what is wrong with you?
That's right. Jeez, and don't do drugs. That's your own goddamn fault.
Don't do drugs.
Okay.
You made the frickin' choice.
You did. Don't do it.
Pay the piper.
That's right. Own your own shit.
That's right. Okay. Seriously.
Okay, serious.
Whew.
I don't know how to be serious anymore.
I don't know. Let's just have fun with this.
Okay.